These rooms are really one of the best kept secrets in Washington. It is a national treasure.
Marcee Craighill is curator of the diplomatic reception rooms on the top 2 floors of the State Department. A remarkable recreation of American architecture from 1740 to 1840, filled with priceless pieces of our heritage.
There are 42 rooms that have been architecturally transformed, and the collection now includes 5,000 objects, valued at more than $100 million.
Of that $100 million collection, how much of it has been paid for by taxpayers?
0.
But it's not a museum. The Secretary of State and other top officials used the rooms 700 times last year. A lunch for the Turkish Prime Minister in the Benjamin Franklin dining room. Negotiating with Chinese officials in the Thomas Jefferson reception room.
These rooms are used for diplomacy and for the work of the State Department.
And do you think the setting helps?
Absolutely.
When the building opened in 1961, the 2 floors were sparsely furnished, with wall-to-wall carpeting and acoustic tile ceilings.
They were used for state luncheons and state events.
But they were basic government.
Just one step removed from a convention center.
Officials began what turned into a 25-year, $18 million project to transform the rooms into what you see today. Craighill gave us a tour.
We're now coming into the John Quincy Adams State Reception Room. This is a room, again, with architecture inspired by Philadelphia at the time of the Continental Congress. It's an opportunity for entertaining with some extraordinary pieces in this collection. For example, Paul Revere silver, including this wonderful coffee pot that was made for John and Abigail Adams and used at the White House.
There are other treasures, like this desk from the apartment of the British Commissioner in Paris in 1783.
It was on this desk that they signed the treaty that ended the American Revolutionary War, gave us our independence. But as you look there, you see the signature and the ring signing, the sealing by John Hartley, who was the commissioner, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and John Jay.
Part of the story of these rooms is the generosity of Americans who gave these objects to the government, like this desk from 1765.
Yes, it's really one of the most valuable pieces in our collection because we know who made it. He signed his name.
As a reporter, I got to ask, how valuable?
Well, we have it insured for $5 million.
Craighill has worked here since 2000. She became curator 7 years ago.
I work to protect the collection, to enhance the collection, and to share the collection.
All that takes work, because when the rooms aren't in use, there are public tours. 90,000 people visited last year.
The inspiration and the joy that people feel in our history, it is something that is very inspiring to me on the opportunities I have to share the collection with Americans as well as with foreign visitors.